Hi, welcome back to your next edition of the Ryan Rowley and Associates videos, where we bring in special guests from time to time. And very fortunate today to have Jamie Hugenberg with Ruoff Mortgage, and this is my buddy old pal as well, good guy. So just to briefly go into why Jamie is here today. I am somewhat of a newer agent. I've been an agent for just over a year, and many people have asked me, how's it going for you? How's your career? Because I went full-time into real estate, and even more than that, people are saying, how are you moving so quickly? How is things, going so great for you right now? And I'm so glad he's here, because I get to say a lot of it is because of people that I surrounded myself with, like Jamie. So I trust a lot of my buyers in his hands, and we're really going to talk today a lot about pre-approval. So Jamie, let's just get into it.
Let's do it.
Why is it so important for buyers to get a pre-approval before they go shopping for their new home?
Well, that's actually a fantastic question, Sarah. Before a buyer goes out, the buyer and the realtor should have a good idea of the borrower's financial picture. You need to know what you're going to be qualified for before you go shopping. It's hard to go shopping for an Armani suit if you can only afford something from K&G.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And I also have borrowers out there that say, oh, I don't need to be pre-approved, I know I'm good to go. That can kind of be a detriment as well, because you're using Sarah's time, you're using your own time, you're going out shopping for something that for some reason or other you might not be able to qualify for. The mortgage application process lets you figure out what your debt to income ratio is, what's your how much you need to put down on a home, whether the money you have is properly seasoned. Like Sarah mentioned before, you could have $200,000 in a chest in your backyard, but it can't be used unless it's properly put into your bank account.
Yeah, I was like, we need to give an example. It can't be money tucked under the mattress. If you have $10,000, it's gonna be your down payment. That's just not gonna work, guys. It's not. So
I'll work with you, and we'll figure out the proper program for you, down payments, the down payments that you'll need to use, stuff like that. And I'll work through you with every little facet of that, so you have the perfect program that we can say, hey, Sarah, here's what we can afford, here's the maximum payment we can afford, and have fun shopping.
Yeah. You're getting right into all the reasons why I love working with you, so I appreciate that. Also, explain why some people are apprehensive. People feel apprehensive sometimes.
Sarah's another great question. I find it all the time. People are afraid of the unknown. They think the process is tedious, it takes forever, and honestly, people are sometimes afraid of a rejection or a no. And I'm here to kind of dispel a little bit of that. Before you go out, I'm afraid of the unknown. That's why you get your pre-approval. People think the process takes a long time and is tedious and is hard work. It's actually pretty simple. There's a simple online application. They send me a couple of documents, namely paycheck stubs, W-2s, bank statements, and a driver's license.
Yeah. Right.
It takes less time than it does to go to Kroger on the weekend.
And I have to say, if this part is really difficult for you, imagine the big picture that you're out, we're looking at homes, and we spent 3 hours out looking at wonderful homes, and you imagine your family living there, you imagine yourself living there, whatever it is, and you're imagining your dog in the backyard, only to come to find out that we want to put an offer in and they won't accept offers, A, without a pre-approval letter oftentimes, B, we start going in the process, and once Jamie's really digging into all of your W-2s and everything you finally gave him, at that point you can't get the home because your debt to income ratio is off, or just something small like that could happen. You don't have enough available credit, just things like that. So I knew this one was going to be a little bit longer today, because it is something that we feel very passionately and strongly about. That's why we're such a great team. And it really is to help the buyers, especially new buyers.
Yeah, so if I can add one thing, one thing we didn't cover is a lot of people are afraid of that no or the rejection.
Yeah.
It's only a no for now,
Yeah.
because anything credit-wise, income-wise, asset-wise, it can all be fixed over time. Sometimes in a short amount of time, sometimes it might take a little more.
Yeah.
But you can always get it fixed. So, do yourself the favor before you go out shopping for a home, for the sake of your own time and your realtor's time, get a pre-approval.
Yeah.
And you can call me anytime. If I'm awake, I'm working.
That
Sarah
is
will
true.
attest to that.
Yes. So thanks so much for joining us again today. Sarah Brooks here with Ryan Rowley and Associates. My buddy old pal, Jamie Hugenberg with Ruoff Mortgage. And keep the questions coming, guys. Nobody asked this question, but I know so many times these come up in conversations when people say they want to get a new home. So looking forward to hearing from you. We'd love to help. Can't wait. Have a great day.